Yeah, it's good. It's good to have them. Obviously, we care a lot about their health and what's going on with that prior to these practices, and then prior to the preseason games, and then the lead up for the games. It's good, seeing that, they're doing better. It's cool to see them suit up, but can't wait for the day where they get back on the field with us.
So, Tua, I know one of the big things was the Alabama fraternity, and then you went against someone like Brian Branch. What do you think about the Alabama guys on the Lions, and what's your initial thoughts?
Well, anytime you get an Alabama dude, you know what to expect. Uh, yeah, everyone's cool. It's the Alabama fraternity, but we're about work, so we're gonna put that work in regardless of what that looks like. Maybe you see somebody fight, I don't know, but it's all love at the end of the day, and got a lot of respect for those boys on that side of the ball.
Overall, how was the grade today's practice after getting bounced back from the interceptions last night?
uh, for a grade, I wouldn't give myself a grade. I don't think that's fair to grade yourself. I think that's something that, well, for my assessment, I still wouldn't give myself a grade. I think that's for you guys to do with however you guys report that and whatnot. I think today offensively was a very frustrating day. In regards to what we wanted to do, what we said we wanted to do, came out, and we just weren't able to get things jump started. So that was very frustrating today.
What do you think the Lions can provide in looks that we might see later on?
Well, they've made it deep into the playoffs. They made it to the NFC Championship, not just one time. So they got something good going on. And when you face an opponent like that in practice, and you get to see some of those looks early on, that's good for a lot of our younger guys. That's good for our guys up front to see with how different games can look, where they bring guys from inside, outside, and present their different looks within their pressures. So I definitely think it helps in challenging us early on for those looks when we get to later December and January.
What can you guys learn about yourself going up against a team like the Lions?
One of the most frustrating things,
What were some of the frustrating things?
well, some of the frustrating things, like I said, was we couldn't get ourselves jump started as an offense. We couldn't gain that momentum to where, okay, all we needed was one play and then jump start the offense, whether it was move the ball, whether it was one of the third down team periods, another team period, red zone. It just felt like we didn't have the energy that we're used to when we practice and when we play against opponents. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about it was frustrating today.
What can you learn about yourself as a group when you're doing these joint practices against a team like the Lions? You said that we've been deep in the playoffs before. What can you guys learn about yourself as a group?
Well, it's good. I think they can learn some things. We can learn some things. This is a game of learning. This isn't a game of, okay, I'm satisfied and I'm gonna be good. Everybody can learn from something in this game, and we take a lot of what they did today. We're gonna go look at the film. We're gonna go watch it, see what we can correct, and learn from that.
Tua, you mentioned the issues on offense. How much of it was what they were doing as opposed to what you guys were not doing?
Well, I think it was a combination of both. I think it was a combination of us communicating what we were in, what they were in, what we wanted to do protection wise, what we wanted to do in the run game, and then, our timing in the pass game as well, off of what our pass pro looked like. So, uh, yeah, that's just it's not a good recipe for success in this league and against a good team. Things like that are going to happen. Like I said, it's frustrating, but we're going to go watch the film. We'll learn from it.
Two final questions.
Behind you. That's the key to putting this behind you. Move on, put them on.
Well, I don't think you put this behind you. I think you got to face it head on. Any of these challenges, any of these hardships that you go through as a team collectively, you gotta look at it head on. You got to face it. You got to look at it for what it is. You got to learn from it. And that's what it is. Then you come out the next day, and then you show your teammates: did I learn from it from yesterday, or did I not?
Seeing a little bit of Jalen Waddle
Last
out there,
question.
obviously, do you enjoy that? Saw you caught a touchdown in a red zone situation.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, it's always good to have those guys, but like I said, their health is their main priority right now. Making sure they're good for, the season games, the games that matter. That's going to be what's most important. But in practices like these, you'd really love to have those guys just to see what we can, what we can't do, what we can get away with, what we can't get away with. But it's all right. Like I said, their health takes precedent over any of this, and looking forward to tomorrow's practice, and we'll report to you guys later.